Eyewitness News by GPO Federal Credit Union. Now, your Eyewitness Weather forecast.
And a pleasant Monday evening to you once again. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, taking a look at some hazy skies that are going to be with us over the next couple of days, as well as some summer-like temperatures. So we have a lot to talk about, so let's get right to it. There's a little bit of that haze right now in downtown Utica, where the current temperature is 67 degrees. In spite of that, we still have a lot of sunshine out there, and the dew point right now is rather low. It's in the 30s, 35, but that dew point is going to be changing as we head through the next couple of days. We also have a west-northwesterly wind at 16 miles an hour. And as far as temperatures go across the region, they're in the 60s to right around 70 in Dolgeville. Same thing in Syracuse, with the exception of Old Forge, which is currently at 59. And over the next couple of days, you might be tempted to head out to Lake Ontario or Oneida Lake as well. And while it might be nice to travel there, the water temperature is only in the 40s and 50s, and it takes a couple of weeks for it to really heat up. So obviously, going in the water is not advised, other than maybe dipping your toes in. We'll have westerly, or if not west-southwesterly winds tonight, with temperatures dropping from the 50s back into the 40s. So a little bit on the cool side, but other than that, we'll see mainly clear skies and low temperatures again, right around 45 to 50 degrees, just depending on where you are. And where you see the blue, that's where we have the mainly clear skies. Up toward the north, there could be a few extra clouds. That will mainly be in the Adirondacks. And starting your day for tomorrow, heading out to the bus stop, temperatures a little bit on the chilly side between 45 and 50, and then we'll see temperatures getting up between 75 and 80 as we head through the afternoon, maybe if not the low 80s for some of you. And you'll notice here that as we run through Futurecast, those mainly clear skies will be with us through the day tomorrow, other than that haze that will be with us from the skies, from those western wildfires. So that's one of the few things we're talking about here over the next couple of days: pine, pollen, and smoke. And then summer gets ready to flip the switch as we head through tomorrow through Thursday, with thunderstorms likely Thursday and Friday, and some of that could linger as we head into Saturday. Those fires are mainly focused on central Canada as well as the Texas Panhandle right now. And some of the, we're looking at the upper air smoke, and that's going to be heading our way over the next, mainly through the day tomorrow. Not expecting any impacts on health other than for those that have some sensitive respiratory issues. Temperatures tomorrow, though, will be in the upper 70s to right around 80. About 10 degrees warmer than that as we head through Wednesday with a southwesterly breeze. And because of the dew points, it could feel like it's in the low 90s with high pressure and control as we head through the next couple of days. And that front behind me won't head our way until Thursday, when temperatures are still in the upper 70s to lower 80s with some humidity. So that's going to be the name of the game here over the next couple of days. Temperatures in the upper 70s for tomorrow, getting up into the mid 80s by Wednesday. That could be the warmest day that we've had since April 29th, when it was 86 degrees, although this time we'll have some humidity on top of that, making it feel more like the low 90s.
And Jordan, I'm glad you mentioned that wildfire smoke that's coming over the area. If you do have a respiratory condition that predisposes you to have a little bit of trouble, it might be a good idea to get out an N95 mask over the next couple of days.
Absolutely. That, and also respiratory issues are a concern because of the heat that we have coming over the next few days too. So just be mindful.
All right, thank you, Jordan. You're watching Eyewitness News at 6.
Now, your Eyewitness Weather forecast.
And a very good Monday evening to everybody. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed. Welcome back to Eyewitness News. First at 10, we've got some very summer-like temperatures on the way. After all, it is the second day of June, but as far as today was concerned, we were a full 5 degrees below average. The high temperature today, 69 degrees, and we were also below average in terms of that low temperature. Obviously not anywhere near the records, and we won't be anywhere near records over the next few days either. Obviously not anywhere near 100 degrees, but we will see temperatures in the 80s with some humidity on top of that as well. So I'll tell you all about that in a second. Right now in downtown Utica, on our iNet camera, we've got mainly clear skies, temperature 52 degrees, and that dew point is a measure of how much moisture is in the air. Right now it's at 44, but that's going to be on the rise over the next couple of days, and obviously we're not dealing with a heat index at this time, but that's also going to change. We've got a nice light northerly breeze at 3 miles an hour, and the wind is also going to play a factor as well. Temperatures on either side of 50 at this time, and those dew points right now, as I mentioned, in downtown Utica, currently it's at 44. Most of us are in the 30s and 40s, so it feels rather pleasant, if not a little bit on the dry side, but it's going to be on the rise over the next couple of days. And with those temperatures and the dew point on the rise, you may be tempted to head over to Lake Ontario, which is going to be rather scenic, rather picturesque over the next couple of days. But you may only want to just dip your toes in the water and that's it, because the risk of hypothermia is rather high with temperatures only in the 40s. Obviously, the water in the land don't warm up and cool down at the same rate. Water temperatures typically peak in July or August, a little bit later than the air temperatures. Low temperatures tonight will be in the 40s to around 50, so it'll be still another chilly night, but not as cool as last night. And we'll also be dealing with mainly clear skies, as indicated by the deeper blue colors. You may be seeing some high clouds or middle level clouds up into the Adirondacks, and temperatures tomorrow morning when you're heading out to the bus stop, 40s to around 50, so you may want the sweatshirt, but you definitely won't need it in the afternoon with temperatures in the upper 70s to right around 80 degrees. So it'll be above average as opposed to today when we were below average. Tomorrow we'll be dealing with a lot of sunshine, temperatures in the 70s, and we'll be dealing with some summer-like warmth heading our way, in addition to the smoke, which the fires are not as prevalent as they were earlier in the night, but we'll still be dealing with some smoke heading our way, mainly during the day tomorrow, when again we'll have temperatures upper 70s to around 80 degrees and high pressure in control tomorrow through Thursday when that front moves through, and we'll be dealing with temperatures on the muggy side both Wednesday and Thursday. Right around 85 degrees both days, feeling like 90 with the humidity out there. And then it finally turns more pleasant, more seasonable, and less humid as we get into the weekend, although we'll have to deal with some rain at first on Saturday.
All right, thank you, Jordan. We had an exciting weekend in...
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
And a very good Monday evening to everybody. I'm meteorologist Jordan Reed, tracking some hazy skies as well as some summer-like warmth as we go through the next couple of days, as well as a few storm chances. But before we get to that, today's high temperature of 69 was unfortunately 5 degrees below the average, but tomorrow will be on the flip side of that, 5 degrees above average. That low of 44 is about 8 degrees below average for this time of the year. And though I don't think we'll see a record anywhere near this record of 100, we will certainly see some temperatures in the 80s feeling like 90. We'll get to that in a second. But as far as current conditions go right now in downtown Utica, it's 48 degrees under mainly clear skies. That dew point is also going to become critical over the next couple of days, and so is the wind. The wind right now is out of the northeast at 5 miles an hour, and obviously it's making it feel just a little bit chillier out there. So we actually have a bit of a wind chill out there right now, but that's going to be a heat index over the next couple of days. And speaking of the heat, you might be tempted to head over to Oneida Lake or Lake Ontario, and obviously you just want to dip your toes in the water, but not actually immerse yourself in it, because of the fact that water temperatures are still in the 40s to around 50. It'll take until late July into August for that water to really get heated up. But as far as temperatures here on the land overnight tonight, will be between 45 and 50 under mainly clear skies, so a tad chilly. You may want the sweatshirt when you're heading out the door tomorrow morning, and that's under, again, mainly clear skies as indicated by the blue colors. There may be some mid to high level clouds late tonight into early tomorrow morning, and that would mainly be up in the Adirondacks. So when you're heading out to school tomorrow morning at the bus stop, it'll be 48 under a lot of sunshine, and we'll see hazy sun tomorrow afternoon with temperatures in the upper 70s to right around 80. So again, we're running Futurecast here, maybe a few mid and high level clouds, otherwise just a smoky appearance to the sky as we head through the day tomorrow, with temperatures again in the 70s, which is about 5 degrees above average for this time of year. So again, pine pollen and smoke going to be tomorrow's big headline. Then we'll be dealing with a switch to summer as we go through the next couple of days, and then Thursday and Friday, thunderstorms becoming possible if not likely, and some of those could linger into Saturday with a few showers. As far as the smoke is concerned, we're looking at near surface smoke here over the next mainly through the day tomorrow. I don't expect it to be as bad here as it will be in states out toward the Midwest, mainly Michigan and Minnesota, and certainly up into Canada. Tomorrow we'll be dealing with a southwesterly wind, and that'll bump our temperatures up into the upper 70s and low 80s. That southwesterly wind is thanks to this area of high pressure located over the mid-Atlantic, and then the attention will be shifting Wednesday into Thursday into that cold front. But before that cold front moves through, we'll be dealing with dew points making their way into the 60s. So even though Wednesday is going to be the warmest day of the next 7, 87 degrees degrees. Thursday will feel just as muggy, and it'll still remain muggy as we go through Friday, with shower and thunderstorm chances continuing at least into the first half of Saturday, and then it becomes more seasonable over the second half of the weekend.
Get those short sleeves out and get the ACs fired up.
Absolutely. Summer is here.
All right. Thank you, Jordan. Coming up next on Eyewitness News at